me just pick a booger out my nose.
The fuck was that?
I was getting my dinosaur out.
Ow.
Okay, let's go.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Brothers Chatter.
I was trying to see if I had shit in my nose when you started.
Damn.
Where Danny tells you why Nationwide is on your side.
They're not.
They aren't. McDermott shows us the tattoo he has of the Dixie Chicks. And I explained to you how I now identify as transparent. My pronouns are who and where.
Can I see your Dixie Chicks tattoo?
No, sorry.
Is it like a landslide down your arm?
No, sorry.
Got it.
Yeah, you like how I threw that one in, right? Oh, wait a minute. That's
Yeah.
right. They wrote that song, right?
I mean, that's the best version, so.
Shut your
You're
fucking mouth. That's what
whatever you want to call it.
Just stop. You probably never even listened to the other one.
Bro, one, I just found out
cultured enough.
One, I just found out who the fuck that bitch was. I thought it was a dude that originally sung it.
You thought it was a blind black dude. Like Stevie Wonder or Ray Charles.
Stevie Nicks, to be fair, sounds like a blind black dude.
It doesn't. It doesn't. No.
When you
Stevie
see,
Wonder.
close your eyes. Close your eyes.
All right.
No, because I know who
Nicks.
Stevie.
No, listen. Close
Right.
your eyes like you never know. Like, take it out. Have an imagination, you fucking dickhead. All right. If you hear the name Stevie Nicks, the first thing that comes to my mind is a black, blind person.
The first thing that comes to my mind is a white woman who's into witchcraft.
With a raspy voice.
With a raspy voice.
Nope. I think black playing the piano or like a little like jazz guitar or whatever.
Anyway, what's good, everybody?
Glad to be back.
Don't interrupt me like that.
How's your guys' day been?
I quit.
Viewers, how's everybody's days been?
Yeah, Linda,
Hey, here's an
how's your day
idea.
been?
Maybe, tell us how your day's been and, leave a comment down below.
Yeah,
I know
even
you
for our
fuckers
couple
are.
of viewers, right?
Yeah, I mean, I
Mom,
know you fuckers
Mom,
are watching.
Leave a comment.
Yeah, Mom, where's the comment?
Ashley,
I don't know
People-
if Linda knows
Ashley,
how to do that.
leave a comment.
People at DJS who are watching our shit, leave a comment. Say hi, something. Like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Don't want to support us and shit.
Click the like button. How many likes have we been getting? Other
The
than
city
us?
councilman of Cumberland too, you know.
Mom,
Yeah.
if you really
voted.
loved us, Mom, and you wanted to support us, you would hit the like button and you would put a comment in there.
She doesn't know how.
Only if you really love us, though.
She
Yeah.
thought I could see her through the TV, so she. I don't think she knows how to.
Well,
fucking
she thought
respond on
that-
YouTube.
She thought you could hear her when you were streaming.
But McDermott, you brought out another good point.
That's cute.
Jimmy Furstenberg. We
Yeah.
voted for you.
Yeah.
Click
Oh,
the fucking
yeah.
like button.
What the fuck, Jimmy? How about
He probably. Let's be fair too, dude. He's old. He probably don't know how to do that.
You probably don't.
people act like we're taxing them or some shit, or we're asking for tips? Like the click of a fucking mouse button is like you gotta pay for and shit. Like click the fucking mouse
Hey,
button.
White Vince, how
Hit
about
the
you do
thumbs
it?
up.
Hey, Borland, you're fucking disabled. You don't do shit no more.
Yeah, you
can hit a
disabled
fucking
bitch.
like button and subscribe, little pussy.
I know. Who knows? We might
Oh,
actually have.
he might not be able to see our podcast because he's blind.
He can
yeah,
hear the
my
audio
head hurts.
version.
Yeah, my head hurt.
We'll put it back on Spotify for you.
Right?
That is a good point, though. Like, we have all these people who say they love our shit, but I'm not seeing any fucking support.
Facts.
Nope.
Let's get the fuck
Not
on
at
it,
all.
people.
Get more likes makes us get more views.
Right? Support makes us want to do this more.
We don't want no
Fact.
fake support. We want real
I had to
support.
crawl out of my bed to come do this episode today.
I
My
gotta
hemorrhoids
poop.
acting up.
Yeah, he's got hemorrhoids, people. His
Yeah,
ass is
one
bleeding.
is on my asshole.
And
It's
I had to
hanging
stop
there like a
watching
fucking feed bag.
I had to stop watching a football game to do this shit.
Well, let's not call it a football game, but
But, I mean, it's not
A
really.
game.
I got the money on the line, so that excites me.
a game. Hey, can I start off with my story? Because I've been trying to tell you motherfuckers.
yeah, that's
for
fine.
like
I got-
24 hours.
I got a good one, but you have been holding it, so go ahead.
Yeah,
I
like-
fucking love story time.
I was-
So, as you guys have known, I have not been to work other than Sunday night this week. So my sleep schedule was.
Aw.
Yeah, I know my hemorrhoid, dude, fucking just pulsating in there. So my sleep schedule has been fucked, because I gotta get up by 8 a.m. to get the kid to school, blah blah blah. So I went to bed. I think it was like 12 or something the other night, and like my head, like it wasn't a headache, but you know how you get so exhausted, like your head,
Yeah.
like feels weird. So I went to bed, and I peed before I went to bed. You know, I was outside smoking a cigarette and took a piss. Came inside about 5 a.m. I wake up. I was like, oh my God, I got to piss so bad. So I sleep naked. So I go to the bathroom. I go to pee, and I'm like, why are my balls wet? Like, I thought maybe, like, on the way to the bathroom, I started dribbling pee out my wiener. And, like, I was like, why are my balls, like, cold and wet? So I peed, like, heavy stream pee. Get back into bed, and I felt something cold. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? So I hold my phone flashlight up, and it's like a spot like this. This fucking long, like, about this, like, just picture a big, like, rectangular swimming pool.
What the fuck were you doing before you went to bed?
A piss. So I'm like, yo, because, like, the dog has a habit of, like, licking the bed and shit.
Yeah.
So I was like, this motherfucker was licking the fuck out this bed. So
You smelled it.
I went down to smell it, and like I drink so much water now, so like it doesn't smell exactly like pee, but it had the faint smell.
So it wasn't like
piss. I'm
super yellow.
Yeah, I was like, yo,
you really
the bed.
You really soaked your sheets.
Bro, so now I'm like sitting here, it's like 5 a.m.
And you've already pissed a couple of times. Alexis
is on the other side of the bed, so I'm like, damn, what do I do? Because like I don't want to like wake her up to say like, hey, I pissed the bed. I'm 29 years old, and I pissed the bed. I don't know what's going on.
And you can't take the sheet out from under.
Well, I tried.
Oh my God.
So like
I see him stumbling off naked.
Well, like, cause I'm still standing there butt naked. And I'm just like flashlight up in the air, like on my phone, like laying on the side of the bed, so I can like kind of see what's going on. I'm like in my head, like I'm mumbling. I'm like, how in the fuck did I do this? I said I must have been out, or like I was like maybe I had a wet dream, but like my cum don't smell like pee. Like I don't know what's going on. So I'm trying to like have you seen where people like take the tablecloths, like shit sit on the table and like you can yank it off real quick?
Oh,
so I try to do that, and the dog fucking bounced up in the air. She flipped over. She's like, "What? I was like, she's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Well, I had an accident." She's like, "Did you shit?" I said,
the dog was there. Why didn't you just tell her that the dog was licking your shit and you had to move the sheet?
There was no. He wouldn't lick a big spot like that. So I was like. She's like, "Did you shit?" I was like, "Valid point." Like that is valid. I was like, "No." I should have just said my hemorrhoid bled, but I was like, "No." She goes, "Well, what? What's wrong?" I was like, "I peed the bed."
You said it like that. I peed the bed.
Her face. This is her face. She said, "What?" I said, I peed the bed. She goes, "Are you fucking 4?"
So you're already in a very vulnerable position.
Her
and
face.
She makes fun of you.
Wow. Yeah, I was like, I don't know what happened. I was like, I just need the sheet. And then it like went through on the mattress because I guess it was so much piss. So then I'm not even dealing with this. Like I got judged. She's mad. She got woke up. The dog's like confused because he's like smelling the fuck. He's like face first in the bed, just fucking sniffing, and I'm like, dude. So I went out to the living room. I just fucking sat and with pissy balls for like 3 hours.
Ew, I didn't know what to do. I mean, immediately get a shower.
I didn't, dude.
He was still in disbelief.
My question is, what the fuck were you doing before bed? Like I know that feeling.
Like I got off online.
I've woken up and gotten out of bed, and I have to hunch over to try to like help hold my piss in so I don't piss myself on the way to the bathroom. But like I've never had it so much that I piss myself.
I got offline, went outside immediately, smoked the cigarette, but as I was smoking, I just pissed outside. So that was probably like 12 or something.
And you didn't drink nothing else before you went to sleep?
Every night, like after I smoke a cigarette, like obviously you take like a couple sips of water to get that, little water in your mouth again. I went to bed. I guess I was just so knocked out, like I couldn't hold it in my sleep or something. I don't know if like your body
God
gets
damn.
so relaxed, or like I was so tired, my body was like, yeah, we're tired. But then like, so I'm reading like WebMD and shit. So I
Yeah.
looked this up. I was like, what does it mean if you're 29 and you pee the bed? Because like I wanted to know if there was some like in head shit going on. Like maybe I
Well,
was
there could
losing my
be
mind.
like
Yeah,
medical
diabetes,
shit.
dude. I was like, oh no, I'm fat and I got diabetes. But I was like, but I've only peed the bed once and like nothing else checks out.
Right.
So I don't know. Like I guess I was just really tired.
Well, I
So, but
mean,
I've been so scared ever since. Like I haven't slept well because like I wake up like every like fucking 40 minutes now, like patting my fucking balls and shit, just making sure nothing leaked out.
well, you might want to keep in your head too. Yesterday, whenever they told your blood pressure was fucking sky high,
Yeah, I don't think that I never
could
saw
play-
that can make you pee.
yeah. All right. Well, you got pee in the bed, massive amounts of fucking water, like piss coming out. High blood pressure. I mean, all of it could
Yeah,
play
but
a
when
part in it.
I piss a lot because like I drink a little over a gallon of water a day. So I
Yeah.
mean, when I pee, it's not just like pss, pss. It's like
It's a strong stream.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to fucking get it
Like
checked
fucking
out though.
fire
But
hose.
still,
yeah, dude. I don't know. Like I was just more kind of like caught off guard by like there was
I
no
just-
sympathy involved.
It's a
I just think it's
one-time thing.
crazy. And the how many years about 7 years I've known you, 8 years I've known you. You have now. You're the only one of my friends that's ever I can say this about that. You've shit your pants multiple times, and I know this because you send me the videos of you throwing them away with shit in them, and now you piss yourself. So
I'm not
Yeah,
changing
I
his
don't know,
fucking
like-
diapers. Just saying.
I don't know. Like I've never been embarrassed about shitting because it's like that happens. Like you trust one and it unforgiving. But as a 29-year-old fucking male
facts.
to piss the bed, I'm like, yo, my kid doesn't even do this shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? I was so scared, and then there was no sympathy from the wife, man. It was like, are you fucking 4?
There is a double
mean-
standard to that though. Like, 'cause if that was reversed, you'd be expected to be like, all like you said, sympathetic right now. If you said something
Sympathetic or
I don't know.
you
'Cause
know
I think
bleeding if it's that time of the month.
if I woke up and like she was trying to like I guess maybe it was more because like I tried to pull the cover from out under her, like it was like a fucking like tablecloth, and I thought in my head the right angle and trajectory, like I was like really like a squared plus b squared equals c squared, like figuring this shit out, bro.
it sounded
and I
like
was
a good
like-
idea.
Right.
I was like, yo, I think if I get it this angle, this timing, flick of the wrist perfect, I think I can get it. And then I went to do it and it didn't move, but the dog bounced up in the air.
Oh,
And I just saw the look of confusion on his fucking face. The fucking cat went
like he
darting.
didn't bite you.
She rolled over like I died. Like she was like, "Oh my god!" And like then it was like, "Yeah, I peed the bed." Sorry.
I mean, if you drink a fuck ton of water, I mean, it's one time. If it happens again, and like within a short amount of time, I'd definitely get it checked out.
I think I'm just gonna say because that was the day I had the teacher conference, so I only slept on the couch for like an hour without my CPAP on, so like that don't even count really.
Oh,
without
you didn't
that
get
thing
any
on.
sleep that day.
And then I had the electric shit done, and then I got online that night, so like it was like boom, boom, boom,
Right.
pretty much like 3 hours of sleep, but all without my CPAP mask on. So like that, you can't count that,
Right.
Can't count that.
Poor guy.
That was all though.
There you go. You might want to look into that, Durham. Keep some on
Oh,
your
I want to look into that.
Yeah, they
Keep
got.
on- keep some in your like bedside table or something,
They got-
just in case, just in
got-
case.
I don't know what size you would want, but they got a 48 count for $63. I think
Extra
they're
large.
You probably need.
Okay. Can I call this out though? Why is it the guy on the far left, the old chubby white guy, and
Packing?
the fucking black dude on the right have the same size wiener? That doesn't make fucking sense.
They're both black, aren't they?
I don't think so.
Yeah, that guy on the left is black. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he's definitely black. Yeah, so he's packing.
He's packing. Look at the size.
He's
of
a little chubby
that,
packing,
the
but
size
he,
of that
yeah.
cock.
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
Yeah, the chick might be packing too. What the fuck? Oh, she
She's
kind of
big
looked a
enough.
little. Nah, she looked a little butch.
A bit.
Got fucking massive
Kind of
cheekbones.
looks like Danica Patrick. Yeah, I'm good, dude. I don't need that.
All right, cool. All right. So our first little thing I wanted to talk about, it's a pretty interesting story. Did you guys hear about the baby who was born without eyelids?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Did they kill it?
No, they didn't kill it.
I would have killed it.
Well, that's kind
Wait,
of
so how does his
no
eyes-
eyelids? So
How's
Yeah,
his eyes not
That's
dry out
like
then?
that's like Satan.
well, that's the thing. So
Right.
they had to do something. So the young baby's name, his name is Landon Daughtery. He was born October 3rd, 2023, 7 a.m. Eastern in Tallahassee, Florida. So yeah, he was born without eyelids, which granted, unless you do like those really strong 3D ultrasound scans when they're pregnant, there's no way to know that was going to happen. So
Right.
the doctors and the parents were obviously very shocked.
I would have threw it.
So
The fuck?
that's really fucked
Imagine that thing coming out the
Well-
fucking pussy, dude, like this.
up. But there is
Like, no.
Bro, just think about when it cries. Because like when a baby cries, they close their eyes
Yeah,
like crying. I
I would
can't
have
do
shoved that
that.
thing back up in the fucking vagina.
Like
dude.
See if they
fucking
grow.
demon spawn. This is not my
But-
child.
But they did. Well, they
Test
did
right
found
now.
out a resolution though. So apparently, the pliability and thickness of the skin for the eyelids, believe it or not, is actually the same
nuts.
No, my god.
as your foreskin. So
Circumcised for a reason.
They
There you
were.
go.
So when they went to circumcise him, they took off a little.
Yo.
He's feeling his fucking
That's
eyelid.
fucking crazy though. It does kind of feel
So-
the same.
So they took his foreskin and apparently they sewed it on. Now they weren't sure if it was going to take, but apparently the surgery went well. Young Landon, he's able to open and close his eyes. He did turn out a little cockeyed though.
I knew it. I knew it
I
was
was
coming.
waiting. So he's really like.
Punchline was coming.
so
Is this
he's
a real
really,
story
like-
or no?
Well, I mean, everything went well, but he's got really good foresight.
Jesus Christ. All right, so is the story real or not?
But you should really see what happens when he rubs his eyes.
Jesus Christ. So I'm gonna take it that it's not real. But all right, so imagine though. Imagine
Wait,
though.
it's not real.
So
I'm kind of sad that it's not real, but
So here's the thing. Actually, I didn't
It better be
think
real. Rock
I
with
didn't
it.
think that it was real, but
Oh
apparently,
fuck no! Take this shit off.
oh, what the fuck? Now wait a minute, time out. Did you make
Apparently-
up the thing about the pliability of the
yes, I mean
eyelids the same?
That baby's
Yeah.
mom drank alcohol.
Feel
right
your
there.
feel your fucking eyelids and tell me it don't feel the same.
a little
Listen,
bit, a little bit.
that baby's mom drank alcohol.
Wait,
That,
this one right here?
or drug. That
Yeah,
definitely is from drugs. What the fuck?
Look how mean it looks.
Literally fucking demon.
where's its ear?
Yeah, it's probably gone.
I think
too.
it had more than.
Yo, what's up with the other one? The Jacksonville.com one.
Oh, that was
What?
burned. That's a burn.
Oh,
victim.
it looked like it had a fucking pig nose.
That has to be a burn victim.
Here's another question.
Oh, this
I
one?
just thought of this. I never really wondered it, but I kind of do now. What do they do with the foreskins after they cut it off? Do they keep them and like freeze them, or like use them for something else, or they just throw them away?
That's a
Or
valid
they probably
question.
throw 'em away.
I don't know. I'm just wondering.
Circum.
Decision.
That's
Sure.
Sounded out.
Tosses biological
tossed.
waste, but when they're kept around, the leftover cells have proven a vital asset to medical research. Foreskin owners or not, most people may not know that cells have been used to heal stubborn wounds.
Huh.
It's a stubborn wound.
Yeah, what do they mean?
Yeah, what's a stubborn wound?
I don't want to see foreskin
Most
right now.
recently-
They've been used to test drugs?
New study can. Cells' next adventure since the early 2000s, scientists have laid the groundwork in wheeling foreskin cells, with other promising candidates to replace tissue.
I mean, why not have a fucking use for it? You're just throwing fucking perfectly good skin away. Fibroblast.
Fibroblast, which helps certain enzymes.
Yeah, where the fuck is Dr. Professor displaying this shit to us?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to go this deep into the rabbit hole.
I just want to know what they did with the foreskin.
What is
That's
a
all.
stubborn wound?
I mean,
know.
I'm gonna guess maybe something that's not healing properly, like maybe something that's one like tight skin
Ew.
that
So you think if you put like foreskin on like your body, like got a stubborn wound, like it would smell like wiener? Or you think that's like the wiener smell would just be there on like your arm or something?
Well, what's the wiener
It
smell? The
might.
wiener smell doesn't really come from the wiener. It comes from more like the
Like your balls,
areas like in your fucking
like your
like
taint.
where your thighs, taint, and where your thighs meet your like nutsack. That's like the sweaty
Yeah,
shit.
smell.
It doesn't actually come from your wiener. At least I hope not, McDermott. Although you're pissing yourself, you got some other smells to worry about.
Well, I mean, have you ever smelled your wiener after sweating?
I can't smell my wiener, bud.
Maybe it's because my wiener goes inside me a lot.
Are you trying to bend down to smell your wiener?
No.
Wait,
Turtle,
what'd you just
turtle.
Say, what'd you say goes inside you?
A priest.
Your wiener goes inside? You have an inverted wiener?
Yeah. Well, no, like not on
Yeah, it
purpose. It's
shrinks.
supposed to be outside, but it just sometimes a little man want to take cover, you know.
But that's because you're all balls. That's right. You don't
Yeah.
have the right ratio to penis to balls.
No,
It's the opposite.
my balls aren't even the right ratio. One's like this fucking big, and then one's like this fucking big. It's like,
But I don't think I don't think your
balls.
testicles are supposed to be symmetrical. to be
No,
honest.
they're not.
No, but mine are bigger
you know
than the
that
average
your
testicle.
testicles, like during your entire life, actually go in and out, like
To regulate temperature.
like people have talked about. Yeah, exactly. People have talked about like, oh, I lost a ball. No, you didn't lose a ball. Like
Average testicle.
it's what is it like when it's too cold or something? It goes back inside you.
Yeah, it comes up because your sperm has to be at just the right temperature or it dies. So if it's too cold, it comes up. If it gets too warm, it drops.
Oh, so you should only fuck when it's cold out if you don't want to get a bitch pregnant.
I don't think that has anything to do with the way the sperm
Oh.
travels. The average
man.
male testicle
Fuck
is
you.
3.6 to 5.5 centimeters in length, and 2.1 to 3.5 centimeters in.
Not McDermott's.
Well, I'm
And we
large
can-
somewhere.
We can all attest to his. All we
Yeah,
have to
mine-
do
I'm thinking like
is
a
get in the
quarter.
fucking
My small one is like
Captain.
4 times the size of what you just showed right there.
get in your Captain Morgan stance. Show the world.
Yeah, my small one is literally like 4 times the size of your one. So
If he shows the outline through his pants, do you think that we get banned
Probably.
on YouTube?
I don't
Damn.
know.
I'll have to do it on like TikTok or something.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, if bitches can show their titties on
Hey,
TikTok, you
we
can
were-
show the
we were
outline of
talk-
your nut.
And we were talking about OnlyFans. I mean, that's a perfect place for OnlyFans.
Ooh.
Yeah. That
I
is
like
bad.
it. I like it.
Speaking of which, are we still? Because I'm down. I write down our ideas, even though Danny's probably drunk when we come up with these ideas that he agrees to. Are we
I
still
I still
thinking?
remember them.
Are we still planning on doing a calendar?
Yeah,
Yes, I want to.
I'm
I
down
have to
for
talk
it.
to. I have to talk to Brandon
'Cause I've
about
been doing
doing it, which I don't know how busy he is right now, and with the holidays coming
Well,
up.
because
too.
I've been doing some research, which is things that we can probably talk about off stream, but like pricing and whatnot, what it would cost to like make our own calendar. Like there's promotional ones you can make, but it's really just a logo. If you,
Oh,
we
this is
would
gonna be
want-
good.
What
What we would want is
Yeah.
going to cost a little bit more to make.
We might even do some giveaways too. You know, like people would actually fucking support us.
Well, we might have to get some sponsors, to be honest. But we can talk about that off stream.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So since we're already kind of talking about genitals, have you guys ever heard? Well, this is actually a segment that I've been working
I'm
on.
afraid to click on this.
Well, there's nothing yet.
Let's say presentation. Are you about to do a slideshow?
No, I'm already in slideshow.
Oh,
So it's just little things. This is a new segment I was working on called "Well, I'll be damned." So have you ever termed
That makes
or
sense.
heard of the term hysteria, female hysteria?
It's
Female
it's
hysteria?
like where your vagina is up in there.
Yeah, it has to do with that area.
oh
so,
no, I've never heard of that.
So there was a common medical diagnosis that actually dated back to like 2000 BC, right? As female
Before Christ.
hysteria, yes, before Christ. And some of the symptoms were like anxiety, shortness of breath, feigning, nervousness, sexual arousal, and all kinds of different things. And so it was thought, hold on. Let me just go to the podcast mode. Moved everything around. It was thought that that it was unknown. Sorry, I got off track. It was unknown that women could even have orgasms at the time. So the way they treated this this diagnosis, this disease, was by actually stimulating the genitals of women to the point of orgasm. And we all know how when a woman orgasms, it's like a violent, orgasm. Like it's
Is
loud.
this still in practice?
No, not anymore. But
Oh, okay. Well, I was thinking maybe for career day, this is a choice.
well, I mean, it's definitely a possibility. The only thing is, I mean, this wasn't, the woman was giving sexual pleasure from this, but the man wasn't. Didn't really realize like these were doctors performing this.
Right.
And so they started to develop carpal tunnel from performing this procedure on
What
so
the-
many women.
Man.
And so this is actually how we got the common vibrator. It led up to that. Like there was a lot of different inventions they used. Like
So the
those little-
bitches loved that so much. So it was definitely a woman who invented that shit.
No, it was a man. It was a man. There was actually
Really?
a movie. There was actually a movie about it. Called Hysteria. It starred Maggie and Jake Gyllenhaal.
Wow.
Yeah, they didn't do it to each other.
So what's the story of how the fleshlight got created then?
That's a good question. I don't know.
We'll have to look that up.
Yeah.
If the doctor would have just hit the fucking right spot to begin with, then probably wouldn't have had to do it as long,
Exactly.
I mean, she doesn't even look like she's having fun.
He's got other tools besides his fingers. I'm just saying.
True. Very, very true.
Like, look, she looks just upset to be there,
Yeah.
She's not enjoying it.
Awkward as fuck.
Looks like one of Bill Cosby's girls. Like, just
Well, and like that was probably one of the better looking dudes back in the day. What if it was some old fat white guy, like
Very
just
true.
fucking jamming his shit up in there?
you think he looks good, huh, Marin?
You said what?
Think that guy looks cute, huh?
I mean, I said I'm sure he's one of the better looking
No,
ones. He
you
looks
said
he looks in shape. He's got a full head of hair. He's got a fucking chiseled jawline. So yeah, there you go. It's a fucking drawing, McDermott.
Of course, this is also back when, I mean, people literally only had sex. Well, I don't want to say all people, I mean, because there was still rapists and shit like that. But as far as like marriages and stuff, people didn't have sex for pleasure usually. It was more just for procreation. So sex was like, oh yeah.
I don't know, man. The way they did that shit in Spartacus, fuck.
Oh, they sold that for Hollywood.
I
That's
jerked
not
off
sex
to
was.
Spartacus.
Yo, that shit was fucking crazy.
I was wanking it.
100% should have been on Pornhub.
Well, no, you can find it on Google. Like, just
Better than
type in sex
Showgirls?
scenes from Spartacus.
What, Tim?
Better than Showgirls?
It showed a hell of a lot more. There was a lot more to it than Showgirls, yes.
On penis?
Oh, there was a lot of dick. There was a lot of gay
Yeah,
fucking in
hey,
that, too. That was,
there are a lot of fucking big wieners.
yeah.
There wasn't like little wieners. It was like
Yeah.
fucking just big, just warrior dick.
I believe
And
it.
pegging the other dudes, too. It was kind of awkward, but
I believe it.
Yeah,
good, good show.
you would stop rubbing one out while the other dude was getting pegged. And then you pick it back up when like one of the little like whores would get pegged again.
Yeah, they didn't really stay on the dudes getting paid too long. It was just more of like they flashed on screen for a minute, but like the dude and the girl, they were, I mean, that was straight out of a fucking Pornhub video, like how long they put it on there.
Secretly, McDermott's here. They're like, yeah, give it to him. Oh, girl. Oh.
No, I felt bad for the
Give it to-
fucking
give it to
dude,
him,
man.
give it
I
to
was like, if somebody really just had to do this for the show, like, god damn.
I mean, I heard Game of Thrones is, I mean, I don't think it's as bad, but from what I've heard, there's a lot of fucking in that too. I've never
It
watched
really,
it.
in the early seasons, there was, but it wasn't as bad as Spartacus or some of those other shows.
That
It-
one bitch was fucking everybody.
Who?
The blonde? Was it the blonde that was?
Daenerys?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, at certain parts, maybe. Not really.
I never watched that show.
Game
Me
of Thrones
either.
is good. It's one
I
of
tried
those-
to with Ashley, but confused me.
It was really. I mean, if you're into fantasy and stuff like that, I liked it. It was really good. The last couple seasons, yes, were disappointing. I mean, the story overall was still good, but the shows, the A lot
I
of
like
people
the
didn't like
fantasy. I like the fantasy on Pornhub better.
I'm sure. I'm sure. This wasn't that
Hey.
far off.
Yo, is Tim's beard look like he just woke up like weird, or is it
And
like
he
the
was,
lighting?
and he was like laying on that
Is
side
it like
of
the
the bed.
lighting or something?
That's
'Cause,
how
like
it grows.
it
That's
looks
what I
like
need to
I think
figure
it's
out.
like pubes.
I think it's like mixing in with the mesh of his chair too.
I think you gotta like
Yeah, it
trim
does.
the size down a little bit, bro.
I do,
and
but
it
I need to
looks fine.
learn how to really trim it. I haven't quite
I'll teach
figured
you.
it out. Will
I'll
really
teach you, but
me,
we have
Baldy?
to be naked to do it. That's how I do mine.
That's
Yeah.
the only way to do it.
Or go to a
I don't like
barber.
getting hair all over my clothes.
Beard service at a barber is cheap as fuck.
I'm
Nah, I
okay
do
with
mine
doing it
perfect.
naked.
I mean, I do mine myself, but I'm just saying
I
they'll
do
get you
mine
right.
perfect. Actually, I need to do it again.
I just
I
need to
actually
learn how
want-
to trim it. Like I use the guard, but I know you don't need the same guard. Like you really just want to
Right.
have it at an
Use the
angle.
guard.
I want to
You
go
guys
to a.
use guards.
No, I don't use
Oh,
guard.
okay.
Well, no, I use guards here whenever it gets like
Oh.
real long because I don't like. Well, you know, I used to have it like down to here. I don't like it like that anymore. I like it more
Bro,
up
sit
on my
down.
face.
Bro,
I
sit
did.
down
I
to
have
here.
pictures I can show
I
you.
don't recall seeing it like that.
There's actually one on my Facebook of my beard down to here. It was a very good beard too, but it was too much maintenance and made my head too heavy. I don't like it. I like it like this. So,
It made
but
it
I actually
heavy,
want to go
heavy.
to a barber because, like, I've always wanted to see how like the kind of a fade would look. Like,
Yeah,
you
hit you
know,
with it, bro.
I don't want you touching my beard.
I do fades in my own beard.
I've never seen you with a fade in your beard.
Or you just don't look hard enough. It's hard to tell because like down here used to be like real long and stuff, so like you couldn't really like see it well.
I'll trust a barber for my first time.
Yours all
That's fine.
blends in. Like I can't even tell if you have a neck.
Well, that's normal. It's
Dude, mine because
it's
mine
the s-
hangs.
it's
It
the
hangs
same way
down.
whenever he shaved too. We didn't know if it was neck or a pack of hot dogs.
Crazy, dude.
A glizzy.
I'm getting there.
Down
So
weight, me. You know who's probably gained that weight?
everybody around me is losing weight,
Bro was
and
deep
I'm
frying
finding it.
Bro was making McDonald's chicken nuggets when I called him earlier, so
And you were jealous as fuck
that's
too.
fine. But you know what I did? I didn't
They
eat it.
were
I drank my water.
delicious. They were delicious.
Fucking tubby.
Sorry, I'm okay with it.
When you say hot dogs, you mean glizzies, right?
Facts. No, we don't do that no more.
Facts with the X.
Yeah, back to the eggs, baby.
So
Bringing it back. Oh, I got
So-
a lazy eye.
So speaking of bringing it back or starting something new, you know how I had my terms I was working on, like that straight gas yo or man yo Dusty. I came up with
Oh.
a new one.
Yeah.
All right, so Conda.
Hold on. I want to try and guess what it references. Conda.
Conda.
Under this dick.
Close.
Anaconda? Is that anything? Yeah. Is it like from the song like this? Anaconda. Okay, so what's the meaning?
Conda. That's another way to listen. These kids. This
So
is
it's
Is it
another
my
word for your
Conda?
dick.
It's another
You trying
word
to
for
see
your
my
dick.
Conda?
Exactly. Trying to see my Conda.
But wait, the anaconda, like they're referencing the girl's ass.
No, the anaconda's your dick.
Oh no. Never mind. I was playing
Bro
the
don't
lyrics
get
in my
black
head.
music. Bro don't
No.
get African American music.
You're dumb as
You
fuck.
don't
I was
understand.
playing the lyrics in my head, and I'm like, wait a minute. Anyway, so
That's not bad,
Anaconda
though,
right?
means feet, dude. What are you talking
I
about?
don't know if that's going to catch on as well as
It
your other
might.
ones did.
It might. I already
Hey.
told Channing about it. I'm trying to get him to start telling his friends, like, hey, start using Conda.
Hey, I got you, Tim.
I
If
appreciate
they,
it. It's
bro,
not
if
bad.
the middle,
Though, right?
if the middle and high school kids start using it, I'm gonna geek.
Yeah, like, and I'm gonna take credit for it. Like, yeah, that's pops.
Better put it on TikTok before someone else coins it.
Yeah, man. Last night I gave her that Conda.
Hey,
Right? I
wheels
think
are
it's.
turning.
I think it's good.
Yo, just suck this Conda already. Damn.
Yeah,
I
straight,
want my Conda.
that's straight gas, bro.
Yeah, I'll start pumping it.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, like when I'm on Warzone, I'll be like, yo, you suck fucking Conda, man. The fuck? I got you, Tim.
Appreciate it.
I'm gonna take credit for it though.
That's okay.
You
We
better
can
post your
credit to the
TikTok as
brother shatter.
Oh
so,
my
So
god.
speaking of small penises,
Huh.
no, we're back going. Danny, you said you had a fun little quiz that you wanted to share
I-
with us.
I do. So like I was watching some videos on TikTok. Kind of got an idea for something. What?
I was flicking Tim off because he sucks. Go
Oh,
ahead.
and so I think it's weird that like girls think that we're weird for some of the shit that we do, but we don't even think about it.
Wow. Wow.
What?
Really?
What?
Your urinal etiquette?
Etiquette.
Wow.
Wait a minute. What was that word?
Etiquette. No.
What was that word?
Etiquette.
Let's try it again.
Etiquette.
No.
E-T et quit.
No.
Etiquette.
No.
Etiquette.
Etiquette.
I'm just saying that's fucked up because I
But,
pissed
like,
the bed.
alright,
Now
so-
y'all want to do something with urinal etiquette.
That is kind of funny. It
No.
was not intentional, but that is funny.
But so this is something that you've had to deal with in your life. Tim's had to deal with. I'm going to say 99% of males have had to deal with in their life.
Unless you're a
Walking
he,
into
she.
a public bathroom and you have a wall of urinals and you have to decide quickly which one to use. And you have to do it quickly because you don't want to stand there and look like a fucking retard or lose your spot. You know, so depending on where people are standing in there, you
It's gonna
pick the
determine.
one that is like, you know, as far away from people as possible or not in the middle of someone.
It's going to determine your spot. I know
And-
exactly where I'm
yeah.
going right here. It's obvious.
So, well, hold on. Like, the videos I was watching, the girls are like, why is this a thing? Like, why do you have to choose? Like, why can't you just pick any one? And I'm like, because you motherfuckers have stalls in your bathroom. You don't have to deal with this. You get privacy. We don't.
Occasionally, you'll find a bathroom
Right.
that has a partition between, but very, very rarely.
Rarely. So, like, you know, every guy knows also, like, where are you supposed to look whenever you walk up to the urinal? If you ever see a guy
Right.
looking left, right, yeah, you look straight at that
Either
fucking
straight
wall.
ahead or down at your own. Memorized by
McDermott,
how
your
small
answers
it
are
is.
going to be different
So
just because
I know
you're
where to
different.
piss. Like I'm choosing the middle urinal.
All right.
Yes.
But-
Yes, agreed.
But out of curiosity, like sometimes I do peek over to see if I can catch a glimpse of a dick.
Do you really?
No gay shit.
Why?
Yeah, it's just
How is that not gay?
because it's like I don't want to just stare straight at the wall, but like sometimes like I'll like kind of like go like this. I'll like do one of those like little like
But here's the thing. That's why we do this. So most guys, roughly around our age, maybe a little older, a little younger, there was a movie in the 90s that dictates this for us. Danny, what was that movie?
Wait, what? I don't know what you're talking about.
There was a short scene within this very popular movie that really determines why we do not stand directly next to another man unless we absolutely have to.
Oh my god. I know what the fuck you're talking about.
Alrighty then.
Oh yeah, Ace Ventura.
Ace Ventura, when he's trying to find the guy's ring, the Miami Dolphins ring, to see if there's a stone missing, he looks down at the one guy and kind of smiles at him, and the guy smiles back at him and then chases him out of the bathroom
Yep.
like this. That's
But he's
why.
only looking at his hand, not his dick. But I mean, people get sketched probably at you in the bathroom. If I see a dude,
Probably.
I have good peripherals. So if I see a dude out of my peripherals looking left, right, whatever, you're a fag.
Well, but here's
I'm
the
sorry,
thing.
you like dick.
Most of us, though, have never
Stop
had
looking
that.
at mine.
But here's the thing. Most of us have never actually had that happen to us. Wouldn't it be kind of funny if it did? Some guy just
No.
staring down at your dick.
I mean, like okay, like I don't want to say like I go out of my way to look, but if you piss right next to me, I'm looking.
Well, see, and
Like, I'm
it's
just
because
picturing
if
If we're
you
like
looking
if
at
we're,
you.
spread, if we're spread out, I'm not gonna be peeking. But if like you're right next to me, like me and you pee
gonna
side by
look.
side, I'm gonna peek by accident.
So what
And
else
it's
are you,
people-
what other facial expressions are you giving? I mean, is it just looking?
I'm
or
not
is it
smiling or
like-
nothing. I'm not smiling or
it's
nothing.
a straight face.
It's a straight face. I'm
That
gonna be
makes
like
it
this.
weirder.
I would be like this, and like I might like glance down because like
So it's not
a guy
obvious
my
if they're
size,
looking.
we always gotta make sure the belly like not getting sprayed on and shit, you know. Plus, I stand a little further back because it's like a small dick, so if I stand too close, it hits the fucking front of the urinal and it just sprays back at you. So like,
Yeah.
I'm already kind of in an awkward position where you're gonna see my fingers and pee coming out from the fingers, you know. You're
And
not
it's
gonna
people
see,
like you where there was like a period of time where when I went into a public bathroom, I was looking for a stall instead of a urinal. So
Why?
there's like 8 of these. I wanted to see if you guys I
On the
want to
middle.
see you guys pick them, and Tim, you can click on which one you want. It'll tell you if you're right or wrong, and
Oh, it's
then
obviously
your
this
reason
one.
why. Like we all know the reason why there,
Yeah.
just because
That's
you're furthest away
obvious.
from people.
Yeah,
Don't
I mean,
want
I'm,
beside each
I'm
other.
picking the middle. Yeah,
All right,
down.
next one. All right,
the right. The
Yeah,
right.
far right.
far right. You're the furthest away from anyone.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
this one's
waiting.
a little bit tougher. You got to
I'm
think about
waiting.
this.
I'm waiting.
So what if you
If
can't?
I'm going middle. I'm going middle because
Yeah,
nobody's
I'm
to my
not.
left.
I'm not taking this one. That's obvious. You're asking
Yeah.
for it. Like you want someone to look right there.
I'm going.
Exactly.
You go
I'm going
here.
this one.
You
Or
got two
here.
people to your left.
Two people to your
Right there.
left. But I'm
Going down
right-handed.
right there.
I'm right-handed. So I don't. That's my
Yeah,
dominant
but,
hand.
no, but they're not going to play this into the question. They're not playing this
Yeah.
into the question.
Do you think
That's
it's the
you have
middle
the
one?
least amount of
I think it's
people
that one.
beside
I
you.
think it's that
Middle.
one.
Yeah, that's true.
Middle.
Yeah,
it's
middle.
less gay.
Middle.
Okay.
Yeah, you have the
Yes,
least
sir,
amount of
I got
people
that
beside
urinal etiquette.
Etiquette. This one's a little too easy.
Yeah, it's easy.
Oh yeah,
Middle.
I mean,
Middle.
This
Oh.
one,
Right here.
you should
Far-
be.
far.
You should, well, yeah, either one.
I'm gonna say completely far right because if you choose
Yeah.
either one of the last two is
It-
fine.
No,
But
this is just weird. But anything else here is like a spectrum of how gay you are. So like this is severely gay.
that's true.
Well,
This
see,
is
I would
your-
be.
You're
I would
kinda
go
gay.
like.
This is
I
like
would
your
go that-
questioning.
I would
This
go
is
right
like-
there. Just
Wait,
so
right
nobody
here?
can come in. Like, yeah, I would go right there. Just so like people were forced to like have to piss on that far right one.
Well, see, if you like the last two, I think are fine. If you do second from right, I think you got to have like some like think about other people. If you go far right, that lets other people slide in between
Yeah,
y'all.
you allow other
places
people
in
to
between.
pee, because this guy
You're not
started
thinking
before
about-
you.
Exactly.
So this person
gotta
can
think-
pop in. It's a rotation. Like we know how long it takes for all of us to piss, unless you've been drinking. So there's
Exactly.
got to be a rotation here. So listen to my thought process with this. I'm saying you take the far right only because this far left one, that's just a fucking sociopath right there.
Well,
Yes.
But
that guy,
left
that
to
guy
right,
should have took the far left though.
he
When
should
you-
have. So I
when
think he
you're
was
empty, you
testing
should
you.
take it.
I agree. I think this guy here is testing.
Oh yeah,
you.
he's an asshole.
But listen to my thought process here. I think these four are a spectrum of how gay you are. So this is what I'm saying. So this one is severely gay. This one
Yeah.
is pretty gay. This one is you're kind of like questioning. And this is you had a weird interaction with your best friend one time.
See, but I would pick either that one, like to the left,
Which one? This one?
All the way to the left.
left.
This one.
Yeah, I would go from there down though.
Here down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just depends where I walked in the bathroom, like what direction I popped in at. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess depending on where the door is, I could kind of see this middle one. But if the door's anywhere from the middle of the floor to over, you're only taking the right.
I think it's funny how I've been
Saying you
in
can
like
take either one of
s-
those.
like in a stadium or like a big store or something that has like a ton of urinals on the wall, and you have like 10 urinals, only 4 or 5 are being used. People will literally wait back until one opens up that there's a lot of space around them.
I
and they
do
won't-
that.
They
I
won't slide in. I will. I don't care. I'll slide in between two people if that's the only option.
Yeah,
but-
fuck that.
There's a lot of people who won't.
I've never seen that. That's just being childish. Like when
So,
you
yeah,
get,
the
if there's a
last
lot
two
of
are-
people.
If there are stalls on each ones, there's no reason to fucking.
Yeah, I
wait.
agree. If there's a
Right.
partition, it doesn't matter.
This one's kind of easy too.
Yeah,
This
middle.
next one, dead middle.
again. Think so, Ethan?
Yeah,
And then this last one, think
or
really
right
quick.
or left.
You gotta
Makes
think really
sense.
quick. You don't have time to think. Which one you take?
Right.
Right. I'm going far right.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
right or left. Either one.
Yeah, I'm
But,
still
like-
all about the dominant hand. Like I hold my penis with my right, so I don't want that hand close to that person. So I'm gonna go. I
Well, see,
go here
for-
that way. This hand's free to block any view. Is what I'm thinking.
Well, with your dominant hand.
No, my dominant hand has a hold of my cock.
Well, I feel like you're.
my
No,
free
your
hand- I want-
Conda.
My Conda. Sorry.
Yeah,
Damn it. I fucked it up. My Conda. I want my free hand towards the individual so I can block anything.
Okay.
I need to. My thought
Well, I feel like
process.
your dominant hand holding your conda kind of blocks the view of the person to your right anyway, right?
True, but it also, like, okay, have you ever been in a public restroom and worry that you're gonna get attacked from behind while you're in the, like midstream?
No,
Okay,
I've never
well,
had.
okay,
no.
well then I'm the weirdo for that one. Like I want to be able to react quickly.
That thought's never crossed my mind.
So I'm the weirdo that if you stand next to me while we're peeing and I like take a peek at your wiener because you're asking for me to do that,
Yes, you're the weirdo.
I'm the weird one. But then Tim's like, I might get fucking sexually assaulted in this public restroom. I'm scared.
You're the reason they started putting fucking little tiny TVs above each stall to direct your focus at the fucking wall to stop looking.
Don't pee next to me then, and you won't get your dick looked at.
All right, McDermott, gun to your head. Where are you peeing on this one?
Uh,
I mean, if
That
you have a gun to
right?
your head, you're probably
That right?
peeing all over everybody.
that one.
This one. See, I'm still gonna go with
Yeah,
the
that's what
dominant
I would
hand thing.
say.
This is the one I would go, but I understand your thought process.
Well, I think the reason why they're saying that
Oh,
is
so you're
because
right.
they're looking at how many people are to your left. You have two
See,
people to
and
your left,
And I get
one
that.
to your right.
But see, here's my thing though. This person isn't even a factor. They're on the other side of this
Yeah,
person.
but you have 3 steamy bodies in a row, dude.
Right.
Okay, I mean, I guess it is less gay looking.
Exactly.
I guess partnered up here,
8 out of 8.
you and this guy.
Now, see,
Yeah.
like, girls don't have to go through this kind of thing. This is something that we have to use our brains to think about quickly when we enter a bathroom. Little shit like that. So,
I mean,
And we react quickly without really much
I don't
hesitation
know, like,
or saying anything.
I've never thought about it when I walk in. I just look, see what urinal's open, and I piss. If it's a public crowded place, I just pee. I don't care if I'm peeing next to somebody because it's like
right.
a ball game or something. Now, if I'm walking into like, Walmart or something, then like, I'm like, oh yeah, this one's not open. Like, I'll wait or something. Like, there's not a line. I'll wait till somebody's done. But if I'm in there's a line behind me, I'm just pissing.
I feel you. Yeah, I definitely would too.
True.
Well, this whole thing got me thinking, like, if there's other stuff that we do on a daily basis that kind of like blows girls' minds that we do on an everyday basis. Some stuff is just like silly stuff that guys do because guys don't
I know.
grow
I think I know
up.
one of them you're gonna bring up. It has to
Yeah,
do with the
guys don't
shower.
grow up. We just there's a couple of the shower ones.
Yeah.
So
I've heard some of
I mean,
these.
we don't grow up. We just grow old, and we still love the same stuff that we loved when we were kids. We still do the same stuff we did as kids because it's fun. So I just want to see your guys' reaction and see if this is some stuff that you do. So the first one I had was, all right. So when you see somebody walking, like a dude walking down the street, right, and then you see them all of a sudden like kind of either turn to the side or like spread their legs just a little bit, but enough to make it that it's not that noticeable. You know what they're doing, right?
Adjusting their nuts.
They're adjusting.
Right. They're trying to, because your fucking nuts are sticking to your thigh.
Yeah,
And,
it's like
yeah,
walking.
show us them.
Yeah, you're walking and
Yeah, you try to make it not as noticeable. I do like the
Pull my
little
nuts
move.
up. I don't give a fuck.
yeah,
Well, I mean,
sometimes I'll do like a little stretch.
I do the move where I act like I'm looking behind me at somebody or at something, and then as I turn back around, I'll do like the fucking leg spread.
You want to see what I do?
Yeah, let's see it. Well, you're blurry.
You went off
Oh,
focus.
sorry. I just go like this. That's it.
In front of anybody,
I
kids,
don't give a fuck.
adult, old people,
I was
anybody.
wearing
Catholic priest.
I was wearing the sweatpants taking my kid to school today and just had that like wake up morning nut, like where it's like, oh, like a little sweaty from sleeping, like they're just like dropping in the mornings because you got up. So like I'm walking and I'm like, damn, yanked them up in front of the whole school, didn't give a fuck.
Fuck yeah, bro.
I'm gonna fix my nuts, dude. I'm gonna fix my nuts.
All right, my next one that I got.
This
All
shouldn't
right.
count for me though.
This
I'm
is-
not like a normal person.
You're not, and that's why I wanted your guys' reaction because I knew all three of me and Tim would pretty much be the same. I knew you'd be the different one just because you're different anyway.
But this might show that you're not as different as you think. Well, at least in some ways.
either way, girls think
Oh, I'm
that
0 for
this
1,
stuff
so.
is weird and don't know why we do it. All right, so the next one, the ball sack itch. All right, so what you guys? What do you do? There you go. Like they find it weird that we don't scratch our ball sack.
That would
And
fucking
I'm like,
hurt.
you guys know what our ball sack feels like. All right. So, like, I tried to tell Ashley, she's like, why do you not scratch them? And I'm like, so take one of those, like, fucking sandwich baggies, not like
Yeah.
a Ziploc bag, but like the flimsy ones that, like, you fold over. Take that and fill it with water and tie it up and try to scratch that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You're not, because it just goes with your
It
hand.
just moves
So
around.
you pinch,
and
pinch,
squeeze.
and you twist. And, but yeah,
That
like,
gets rid of
rub.
the itch. It's
Exactly.
Actually, I wish I could do that on the rest of my body when I have an itch.
Right.
It's actually pretty satisfying.
It is. All guys do it. I don't know anyone that doesn't. Even fucking
Well,
Caleb said he did it.
If it's like the itch is on my balls, I'll like hold the skin up and like scratch my nuts. But for the most part, I do like the
Well, yeah,
I'll pinch it or
Yeah,
swear to God.
you're stretching the skin out, so it makes
I've
it
never-
easier
Yeah.
to do that. But if you
I've
just want to
never
go
s-
one-handed, bro,
I've
like,
never literally scratched the skin though. I've never.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've never
like
done
pull
that
your
either,
skin
but-
up. I have a lot of skin though because my nuts are real big. But you
Sure.
pull the skin up and you just scratch it. It's almost like how they used to like wash clothes back in the day on like the little
We're
board.
gonna
It's
watch.
like that's what it feels like. Yeah, I have
That
like a
sounds
little
painful.
washboard with my nuts. That feels real good.
all right. So these next couple are ones that like you would do in the shower. Have you guys ever? I did it when I was a kid. I still catch myself doing it. You cup the water like in your hands from the shower, or like in your arms like this. Like you can get a big pull like that, and then just let it go.
Yeah,
Drop.
Girls
is-
think that we are fucking weird for doing that, but I'm like, you guys have tits.
It's a missed opportunity for them because they can catch a lot.
Right, you
of
guys have
water.
boobs. Like, you guys could hold so
Like,
much
you
there.
could hold it right underneath of your tit, and I mean, you could have like a pool of water. You know how loud that would be? That would be so.
Right, and then you could
satisfying.
like pull the tit up and like splash it on top of the water and shit. Like, I would have so much fun with that.
But here's
Well, see, I used to do it a lot until like I started like paying my own water bill heavy, and then I was like, well, I don't want to waste 2 minutes doing this now. Like I'll just go ahead and shower.
Or just do it one time just to satisfy yourself.
I feel like
All right,
women probably don't touch themselves as much as they probably should.
I agree.
I know if I had tits, I wouldn't be able to leave those fuckers alone.
Yeah. Also, think about though. Imagine if a girl got a dick for a week. I mean,
I don't know. All I'm saying is, if I had a vagina, I'd constantly be shoving shit up it. I'd just be, just whatever I could find,
like a
just
Catholic priest.
jamming that up.
I'd never leave my house. I'm gonna be perfectly honest.
What do you mean
alright, so
jamming shit up it?
Not literal shit,
Like
but just
anything?
anything that I can find that will fit.
that'll
Like a
fit.
pencil?
Like
Bro, you're gonna be
cucumber, yeah.
shoving a fucking cucumber, zucchini up there and shit.
Let's see if it fits.
What
Jesus
the
Christ.
fuck?
All right, next one. On to the next one. Have you guys ever acted like a fucking waterbender or like Aquaman? Like let
Oh,
the water
yeah.
like run down your head and then let it run down your arms? And then it like fucking flows down your arms and down your. McDermott, you never did that.
I
felt
actually
like
got pretty
Aquaman,
good
bro.
at I got pretty good at throwing water like a waterbender. Like I could
Oh
really-
yeah,
I could feel it fling. I was like, wow, that was really powerful. Like that was a good splash of water. You really got to
I
get
felt
the
like fucking
motion.
Aquaman. Yeah, girls don't do that one
No,
either.
I'll sit with my head under like the shower thing and like let it run off me, but like I don't like
I mean, that's just normal basic bitch shit.
I don't like play fucking water god in the shower. I don't. Oh my
Days-
god, look at all this fucking tap water.
McDermott, you must like pumpkin spice shit.
No, I would not like pumpkin spice.
Right? It sounds like you lived in
Pumpkin
a box
spice
and
shit.
you're.
Pumpkin
your
spice
childhood.
shit. Pumpkin spice shit. But bro, if I let the water run, my house was on like one of those like a Greenridge shower type time limits, bro. You weren't like Mama Steph ain't gonna fuck around if I'm in there fucking playing airbender in the fucking shower.
Oh
She
my
gonna
God.
have a fucking conniption of why the fuck the water bill so much more.
Did you ever walk in on you while you were showering?
No.
She did me once.
Yeah, did she?
Yeah, we were kind of staring eye to eye. It was
And then
awkward
she
at
was
first.
staring at his other eye.
How is
All right,
that?
I'm gonna go on to the next one.
You know I can't say what I want to say back. I am.
All right, so these are some of these are other things that like we do as because we are men, or the guy, you know, the father, the head of the household, the father, the husband. You do it because of a sense of pride, but also a sense of respect. But you don't think about it as like, you know, you wouldn't think about it any other way, but just doing it like that. All right. So one of them is whenever it's time to bring the groceries in from the car. If you're not carrying the all or the majority of them, and somebody else carries
As
more than
much as
you,
possible.
you're not doing your job.
You're a bitch.
Well, I don't do the shopping, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. But like, I would try to carry every single bag of grocery and at one fucking time.
Hold on,
Like,
time out. So when Alexis goes to the market and she gets all the groceries, you don't go out to the car when she gets home?
No, she only has 2 bags.
Oh.
Because she goes to Aldi,
They-
so it's like this
It's
big
just the
shop.
two
Oh,
of them,
okay,
so they
okay.
probably don't do like
Yeah.
$200
I get you.
market
No,
bills.
when Ashley goes to the market and she's on her way, she calls us from up the street. Hey,
Mhm.
I'm
I'll be there
right
in
down
2
the
minutes.
street.
Get your
Be
asses
down-
outside.
Yep.
The Tammy does.
So
She
although
just says
lately-
one door.
I've been making Caleb carry more so he can, you know, he's 17 years old, man. I'm using him as much as I can.
Why you got him?
No,
Exactly.
but like back when, because Mama Steph used to do that shit. Like she would call you or send you a text like, "Hey, I'm about to be home," and if you weren't up at the car to carry those groceries down,
Yeah.
bro, you ain't eating. But
Exactly.
like you used to like try to grab as much as you could. So like, you ever had like you grab so much where like you finally drop the groceries down and like your hand has like the bag impressions on it,
Or
like,
you
carrying,
can't
like fucking,
feel
like
your
5 bags in each hand.
or just cuts off fucking
Yeah,
blood flow.
Yeah.
No, I hate whenever I'm grabbing up all the groceries and the only thing left is like milk or
Like a
a
gallon
case
of
of
milk.
Pepsi. Yeah, or like fucking laundry detergent, and you're like,
Put it right
"Now,
here.
how the fuck am I gonna grab that?
Put it-
Because I
put it
don't want
right
to come
here.
back. Yeah, that too. Because I don't want to come back out. So
I've carried a gallon of milk in my mouth before.
what?
Like,
Yeah, I wouldn't
like
be able
on
to
the
do that.
handle, I like bit it and walked down the whole sidewall. Like
Oh,
that.
I'm gonna try that.
I'll just to avoid the second trip, Danny. I don't think you'll be able to do that one.
Watch me. I'm gonna try. Anyway, all right. So this one, and you can't tell me you've never heard this in your life. All right, listen, Dern, listen, get serious, listen. All right, so if we tie something down in the back of a truck or a trailer, it's impossible for us not to stand back till we're done and look at it and go, that's not going anywhere. Everybody, that's not, you feel it a little bit, shake it, that's not going anywhere. Every fucking guy does it. I'm sure 100 times in the Lowe's parking lot a day. That's not going anywhere. I just thought,
Then it
you
usually
know,
goes somewhere though.
I've never had anything fall out. It doesn't
I
go,
thought a
man.
mattress blow out the back.
Those straps are fucking awesome, but it's just funny that like
Did you strap it down and say that's not going anywhere? That's why it fell
did.
out. Did you?
exactly.
I strapped it down. I said, "Damn!" I said, "That's not going nowhere. We're good." And then I got on fucking 51, and that bitch went somewhere. I looked back because I was like, "Yo, who the fuck is?" Oh, that's my mattress. God damn it!
I just thought it was funny that no guy can resist saying that. Oh, here's another one. Especially whenever this happened a lot when I was in school. I don't do this like around my house, but like buildings I'm familiar with or in school. So I think men have a primal desire to like touch, tap, or smack or hit the top of every doorway.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, because it's like you're dunking.
You never went through school and was
just for
like,
sports, like just sports shit.
oh,
Like,
no, I'm
if
not
I was
talking
coming
about.
out for a game or something, like you'd hit the top of the door.
Oh, I'm just
walking
talking
out
about
the-
going through any
Oh.
doorway. You're just like,
Now, I don't do it as
No.
much anymore.
no. I catch Caleb doing it all the time.
I think it's something you do less as you get older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did when I was younger, yeah. Or like you would jump up and smack it or something, but now I don't. Reaching up there to hit that probably
You're afraid
wastes
you might pull
a
something.
minute of my day. Yeah. Or shit.
This is the last one I'm gonna do, but I didn't think about this until like recent, like probably a couple months ago. I read something about it, and it does kind of make sense. So most men, not all, most men will create a small space in their home that's theirs. So like if it's like the garage, a den, basement, an office
Stream room.
space, stream room, just a small space like garage, you like a handyman or something, you work there to be by yourself. That's your space that you can go to be by yourself, do what you like to do, your hobbies or whatever, and that's theirs. Because like for me, I give Ashley the freedom to decorate the house any way she wants to, the rest of it. However you want to, I don't care. But my space is off limits. It is going to look like how I've always wanted it to look like ever since I was a little kid. Like as a little kid, I didn't want fucking LED lights and shit in my room, but Joker posters, fuck yeah. Fucking mini fridge in here, yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
I just didn't want to carry that heavy motherfucker back down the stairs.
The freedom to paint whatever color I want on the walls, put in here whatever I want to. This is my space. Rest of the house is everyone else's. And like most men, like that's, I don't know if it's evolved over time, because usually I would think like, way back then, even caveman times, like head of household, everything is mine. But now it's got to the point where now we're just condensed down to one small space.
Yeah, I got my office, my space.
Same. And nobody touch it here.
I got a pretty big space, technically.
You do. I mean, you have like 2 full-size rooms. Not full-size, but...
No, I mean, I would say full-size.
Yeah.
Like that middle one I could do something to, too,
Oh, fuck yeah.
True. That's all I got. I have more, but I'll save it for another time. I just thought that was kind of cool, and fuck the girls who think we're weird.
I know, right? Fuck them bitches.
But hey, to our viewers, if you guys can think of any, some that I missed, why don't you try putting that in a fucking comment down below?
Yeah, fuck you guys. So I've been getting a little bit more into rap music lately.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I have. I really have. I mean,
we're gonna get them in country eventually.
I don't know if I mean, I've listened to some country. It does sound more like rock and roll, but I don't know if I can get into that. But I mean, I grew up listening to Nelly and Eminem, a little bit of Jay-Z. I always did like Kanye West. But I found some of these new rappers that are less popular. I think that's what I've kind of been looking for. I like the kind of the guys you've probably never heard of, right? So
this is going to go somewhere. Really
I have a teenager, so
the first guy is Kanye
Jesus
East.
Christ.
All right, and one of his
Coal Digger.
Yeah, one of the songs I really like is called Coal Digger, right? It goes, she gave me money so I could eat.
God.
Right? He says,
yeah.
Now I'm not suggesting that she's a coal digger, but your paychecks don't seem to be getting any bigger.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a pretty good song. I really like it.
You have to send me the link.
Yeah, I really enjoy this one. The next one is by a guy named Josh, right? And the song is called Finished at the Top. Called Finished at the Top, Where They At? Finished at the top, did it all by myself. It's pretty catchy. Right.
I'm just
I need full bars, Tim. Not just 2 lines. No, not just 2 lines. I need full bars.
Listen, I didn't have time. We did this on Thursday. I didn't have time to write this much. This is as far as I got. I wrote all these. So the next one is by Big Wayne featuring Past and Josh again. This one's called Love Yourself. Long as I love myself, I could give a hoot about those jealous fools. It's pretty catchy.
No, the fuck you're not.
No, it's good. Right? We have a song by Pre Malone called Frozen in Place.
What does that fucking look like, Morton?
Just without the shit all over his face.
Gotta change because your look is old. You can check in the bottom drawer. Don't move because we're frozen in place. Don't move, don't move. Good song.
Bro even got the same hairline.
And then our last one is by 25 Cent.
Hey.
Called SIMP. I don't know what you heard about me. Can you help me get my cat out of the tree? No ladder, no stilts, can't you see? Because I'm just another SIMP.
That one was good.
That was actually
That was
catchy, though.
that was the best one. Oh my god.
So yeah, I was just hoping you guys could, help me. Of course, now I mean you're getting all between rappers and NBA stars, you're getting all these new hairstyles going
Bro.
on.
Hey,
And-
that was
No.
fake.
You know what makes this better? This is McDermott's team. I hit him up earlier in the
Yeah,
week,
it's fake though.
and I said, "Yo, what's up with
Wait a
your
minute,
man?"
what do you mean it's fake? What's fake about it?
Oh
He
no, he's
said-
a
no,
Chemical Romance day.
After like, because all the cameras and shit just showed you this with him walking in with like the big goth outfit, but afterwards, Bam was like, "Bro, you being dead serious?" He's like, "Bro, this is my Halloween. This is when I get to dress up, so I'm doing Halloween today."
And you know
It
what's
was-
crazy though? Apparently, these are the pictures that because all the teams are taking them right now. Apparently, these are the pictures that what during the game when they showed like their stats.
Yeah, this is
where
what he wanted to do.
that's what you're gonna see.
I don't know. Jimmy Butler looks like he might be changing his name to Jamie Butler or something like that.
It was his emo look, the My Chemical Romance.
If you say so.
That's what he said.
Yeah, he
Was-
came in because he
that
came
was
his
in
word.
with the,
Looking
he
a
came
little
in with
sus.
the robe. That ain't, bro. That back in the
That's
day,
emo.
white dudes used to wear back in the day.
That's not tranny. That's emo.
Yeah.
Or a little bit.
He even those were his words. He even said like the whole My Chemical Romance thing, and
And he
Every
even
video
talked like a goth.
oh yeah, every video I saw they were playing like fucking Blink 182 in the background of
It's
it.
just it almost looks like he like tweezed his eyebrows. What I'm saying. It looks like he's got a little bit of eyeshadow on too.
He probably does. He got nail polish on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, see, I didn't even see the nail polish. See, that's what threw me off. Just saying. Jamie Butler.
That's what threw you off.
Bro, kind of like low key though. He rocked the hair.
No, I'm gonna say no.
If he
Kinda
rocked
reminds
that
me of
hair,
like
if he rocked that
Rick
hair, then I have
James
no
almost.
idea.
No. I will give it to him that he had the balls to do this. I'll give
Okay.
him that.
True.
He is
man.
a fucking weird motherfucker though.
I'm man.
But he's
Nah,
good
he
as shit.
said-
He's good though.
He said because they ain't gonna celebrate Halloween because like obviously like the games and shit. So he's like, "This is my Halloween." And Bam was like, "Bro, I don't even know what to fucking say to you." He's like, "Don't say anything."
Say anything at all.
So did you like those rap songs?
I did. You have to do more, but I need more bars next
I
time.
like,
50
if
Cent
I
was
if I
alright.
if I had more time, I would have given you something good.
Just leave 50 Cent out of it.
No,
You know,
the 25
you know I
cent one
used to
was
be
the
a
best
poet.
one.
You know, I used to be a poet.
No.
No. Boo,
You're a boo.
bro. How about my Conda, bitch?
So, I wanted to talk a little bit about sportsmanship in sports because it's like you see the best of what sportsmanship can be, and you also sometimes see the worst. And I don't know. For me, that's always been a little pet peeve of mine in sports. Did you see last weekend when Duke's quarterback got hurt? The Notre Dame quarterback kind of waited after the game to kind of check on him. Like I thought, like that was
Yeah.
cool. Like that was the epitome.
That
And
is
I
cool.
don't know if they knew each other. Or
Yeah, they're friends.
Whatnot.
They said said on the news thing that they're friends.
Okay,
on ESPN.
but even so, like that's pretty cool. Like to sit
Hell
here,
yeah.
like yeah, you got a big win, you want to celebrate, but you want to check and see like is this guy's season's done? Because I'm sure he's probably not very happy right now. Like yes, his team lost, but now he's also dealing with an injury.
Yeah.
But then you have on the other end of the spectrum. Did you see where the Louisiana Tech players stepped on the UTEP players?
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
saw that shit.
Did you see that one, McDermott? I'll show it real quick.
I mean,
Yo,
like-
you know another one that would have been perfect for the good sportsmanship. Did you see the Travis Hunter video where him and the dude that hit him, like they did a TikTok video together because the Blackburn guy, he was getting death threats for the hit on Hunter.
Oh,
And
no,
he
I
was
didn't
like,
see that
I'm here to show you I have no ill will towards this guy. He was playing football. We are good. I have no beef with this guy, no problem.
one. Yeah,
I thought it was cool they
so-
put out a video.
You see how he purposely just stepped back on his head.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
but
that was
watch
a
him
bitch
like-
move.
Why is he like holding his head like that though? He has a
Yeah,
helmet
I
on
mean,
like that.
he was definitely
It might
selling
have hit
it.
his neck.
Yeah.
No, he was selling it. I will say that he was selling it.
It was still a bitch move, man.
It
That's
was.
That's
Hey,
a
so
Dominican suit.
can we bring up something else since we're on a sports subject though?
Mm-hmm.
What?
So I don't know how like I'm assuming you guys are like into college football, you know?
A little bit. I'm starting to get back into it.
Little
Florida
bit,
State's
yeah.
going pretty good.
So the NIL deals. Do you think that's creating, since like we're on the sportsmanship subject, do you think that's creating some bad sportsmanship? Because I like the NIL deals because to an extent, you have teams like, you know, Iowa or Iowa State, like, you know, some of your like falling out places who now have an opportunity to get like a 3, 4, 5-star recruit because typically that 3, 4, 5-star recruit would go ride the bench at Georgia or Alabama until his junior or senior year, play 1 or 2 seasons, and then just because you're at Bama and you have a good season or two, you're going to the NFL probably first, second round.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But the NIL is not going to pay you to ride the bench no more. So some of those guys who are like, oh, I'm not going to play at Bama until maybe my junior year. Let me go somewhere else where I'm going to be the star guy and get paid more in my NIL.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think that's kind of creating some bad sportsmanship too, though? Because like to an extent, like I think one of the guys, like one of the running backs, like the more touchdowns he scores, the more he gets paid. So like, you don't think he's trying to look out for himself now instead of his team?
It's weird because like I get it. You know, I don't think it's bad sportsmanship. There's no team. It definitely hurts the whole idea of the team process.
At the end of the day, everybody just wants paid.
Well, I think that's the thing is, and what I'm not going to hate on is people are creating their own brand about like they're making a brand out of themselves. I'm not mad at that because everybody in today's world is becoming an entrepreneur. You know,
I don't know because like obviously the more games you play, the more money you would get. So like the better your team is, the farther you go, the more you're going to get paid because the more games you play that year. But to an extent, like a quarterback who's like typically might throw the ball away, but every completion or every fucking 10-yard like yardage adds up. He might be forcing that ball in, which at that point in time, I mean you're risking your team because if you're throwing passes that shouldn't have been thrown, and you're throwing picks or too many incompletions, and you're losing games. I don't know. I like the NIL because I think to an extent those guys need some sort of fucking backup plan if they get hurt in college. Because that's the thing. You were playing for free, you get hurt, and then the NFL's like,
yeah. Because how many
you were
careers,
really fast and you tore your ACL, can't use you now.
How many careers never even really got started because of
I just think they should fix the transfer portal with it. That hey, you want to come play at Iowa, or you want to come here and you want to make hella fucking money on your NIL deal, and you want to play all 4 years. That's perfect for college football because I'm now more interested because it seems like there's more talent spread out a little bit more. Like Georgia's not a top. I mean, Georgia hasn't shown shit this year as being a top dog yet. Like, yeah, they got a lot of good recruits, but now you're starting to see some of these dudes like the Duke quarterback. You're starting to see some of these guys like different places that are making a name for themselves because like they want that starting job freshman year to get paid all 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
But the transfer portal is also like Alabama. Nick Saban's like, hey, Iowa State, you had a guy who put up 1,000 yards receiving. Hey man, why don't you come over here to Alabama? Come play for me. Fuck Iowa State. We'll get you more. And then he's like, well, shit. Okay. Well, now that you're saying I can play, so you're there for a year or two, and then you transfer anyway. I don't know. I think it's creating a good and bad thing. Like sportsmanship's kind of going down, team shit's going down, but it's also making sure these guys are taken care of too.
Yeah, fuck.
I don't think you're ever gonna have a perfect process just because the players want paid, but they also want nationally recognized.
They're also
and
then over fucking paid. I mean, you go from college players for a long time who were never paid, and then to these guys who make all this fucking money.
What's his name? Caleb Williams, the USC guy.
Yeah.
You know that there was a comment. Now it never came directly out of his mouth to the news, but apparently it was said from people who like know him. Apparently he said, "Yeah, I might just come back and play a 4th year at USC because I'll make more money." Because at the time, like, because I only brought it up because I was watching a Pat McAfee show earlier. Shout out Pat McAfee if you ever watch our podcast. We would be glad to be on there. I can talk like you, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Dog. Anyway. Fucking maybe AJ Hawk, the co-mayor of, fucking Ohio wants to come hop on with us too for a minute. I don't really like the Packers, AJ Hawk, but you were solid.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's cool as shit.
Yeah, 10
Ohio
kids, that's
State.
a lot. But Caleb Williams apparently was like, yeah, I might just go back to USC for a 4th year because you figure, the team that's going to draft you, he's going to be the first quarterback taken, probably number 1 to number 5 pick, like depending on who needs the quarterback first.
Right.
Giants.
He said, I guess he's thinking of stalling the inevitable. Like, it doesn't make sense because, like, most of the time when you're that good of a player, even if you wait another year, the next shitty team's going to step up the following year.
Mhm.
Exactly.
But like Kirk Herbstreit was on there with the Pat McAfee show today talking about, like, it is crazy to think that these guys now have the option to be like, yeah, let me just go play another year because I'm going to make more money than my first year in the NFL.
And that wasn't an option.
Stalling, yeah, well, like, now you're stalling, and now they're like, Pat had a good point that, like, Caleb Williams is going to make a $250 million, or God knows what, in the next 3 or 4 years after his rookie contract's up, what that number would be paying out top quarterbacks. But he said, like, you're going to be probably making that top contract. Like, he's going to be one of the best quarterbacks coming into the NFL, no doubt.
Absolutely.
You're going to make that top. So why would you want to stall that out another year? So, like, people are wondering, like, yo, how much is this man really bringing in on NIL deals and shit?
Yeah.
If you're that good already, and you're like, yeah, let me just wait another year to make 250 some plus million, fuck it.
Plus, he's already got the fucking sponsorships and shit too. I mean, that's worth a fuck ton of money. But
Yeah.
I mean, for him, it'd be best to come out this year because you don't know what's going to come out next year. It could be a really good quarterback class. This year, it's him.
Or Sanders is waiting to see.
Well, yeah, but it's like him as S tier, like God tier. Not God, but But then, like, who else, like, the number 2 guy is not anywhere near as good as him? I mean, is the Duke quarterback a senior?
He's not. Let's stop. That's like a Will Levis fucking type.
Oh, okay. All right, so who's the number 2?
I
And
think
is
Shador would probably be the number 2.
Is he a senior?
He's a junior.
Florida State's quarterback's pretty good, but I don't think he's a senior. I think he's a junior.
No. Yeah, no. He's a junior or sophomore.
I think he needs to stay another year if he's a junior.
No, I agree.
To try and get better because without Travis Hunter, he's getting exposed a little bit. Shador.
He's still throwing fucking points.
He is, but not as well without Travis Hunter.
No, he's throwing more yards without Travis Hunter. If you looked it up, thank you.
I'm talking about the Florida State.
I have looked at the stats. You haven't looked shit up.
More yards without Travis Hunter.
He could get better. I think he should stay another year to get better, to improve his draft stock.
The only reason why he's staying another year is because he wants to be the top quarterback taken.
Well,
so if Caleb Williams goes this year, because his dad Dion already said, my son's the number 1 quarterback.
Yeah,
he's not going to number 2 to nobody. No, I agree. I think he is overrated. Also, I don't think he's going to make it in the NFL as a quarterback.
Who Caleb Williams?
No,
Shador. Oh, Shador. No, I don't think he's NFL ready at all.
I don't think he ever will be. He's one of those like Vince Young that you get there and you realize
Vince Young's career.
All they're worried about is the clips.
Right.
Facts. But yeah, I mean Caleb Williams, at Giants could really use him, but I just want to see because like I was like
there, dude.
I was just thinking about that shit, like how many fucking like athletes now, because even NCAA football is like paying each athlete $500 just to be in the game.
Right.
So it's like, damn, Caleb Williams is probably making $500 a day off fucking jerseys and shit, something like that.
Kidding.
So that was all though.
No, I like that. So I think it's about that time.
Pick 'em time.
Hey, can I take DJ Moore?
Right?
Because he just scored again.
Again, his 3rd touchdown. Damn.
Yeah, I just watched him.
Hold on.
The Bears started, or the Skins, Commanders, whatever the fuck you want to call them, started to come back. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I literally just
56-yard touchdown.
Yeah.
He's got like 200 and some yards, 230 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah. I look at my fantasy because I'm pretty sure he's on my bench.
Oh, dude.
Oh, damn.
That sucks. So here's the thing. none of us are going to get the top wide receiver because it's more likely DJ Moore just won that for this week. So
Facts.
we can beat each other, but we're probably not going to get that. That's the only thing that sucks about not being able to do Thursday night games.
Do you want to know how many points he has right now?
Is he on your bench?
31.
Yeah, he has 8 catches for 230 yards, 3
18,
touchdowns, 10 targets. He's at 49 points.
49 points.
Woo! Damn, I know that hurts.
No, because like he doesn't have many before that though. He had 4 the first week. I mean, 16 was a solid one. 13 was like good. Last week was 27.
Yeah, but he's
But
on
I'm
the
just-
Bears. Like this might be his only.
That's what I'm
one of his
saying.
few
And,
good
like,
weeks.
So you're telling me you would start him over AJ Brown, Calvin Ridley, or Devontae Adams? You know what I mean?
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
Not in this game because that's the thing with sports. You never fucking know.
He's a good backup for me because
Yeah,
I don't know.
Justin Fields really fucking balled out today.
Yeah.
I had a feeling it was.
I started
Yeah,
him in one league and then benched him for 2 in
I
another league.
had a fucking feeling, man.
So I'll tell you what. The one interesting was the fact that we've had repeaters in the highest scoring game the last 2 weeks. So last week it was the Broncos and Dolphins.
Yeah.
Right after it was the Broncos and Redskins the week before, and then last week was the Dolphins and Bills. Makes you wonder if the Bills are going to be part of it again this week.
Who the Bills playing?
Jackson.
They play Jacksonville and
in London.
overseas. No, I
Yeah.
think they're Germany.
Oh, yeah, Germany.
It's one of the
Germany,
two.
really?
Somewhere over there.
Yeah, they're doing one of the games in Munich.
All right. So Danny,
That's London this week.
Yeah, Danny G.
You are in.
Me and you were just gonna be battling it out for fucking second at this point, probably.
Wait, no. How many points do you have?
37.
He passed you.
Oh,
back up this week.
I'm only 2
Oh.
down. That's not
Yeah.
bad. I know last week I was awful.
Yeah.
I got everything wrong. So I'm going first.
Yep.
Let's get it. All right. So, top quarterback. I went and did some extra research this week. I was
He's
looking
getting
up
nervous.
fucking. No, I have to change something up. I mean, I'm tired of being in last place. So
Bro's
I was
really
looking
trying
up-
not to get tased.
exactly. I was looking up team stats for like offense and defense, what they're putting up by position and shit. So
What do you usually do? Just guess?
no, I don't guess. I make a educated decision. This is more educated this time. I went deeper down the rabbit hole for research.
Got you.
Anyway, so my top quarterback this week is I'm picking Matthew Stafford.
Okay.
He's actually been in the top
Against the Eagles?
2 or 3. Yeah, Eagles passing defense is actually one of the worst in the NFL.
For right now.
What do you mean?
No,
For
please pick 'em. Pick 'em.
4 games, they've been awful.
Pick them. They've
Passing
also had a
defense.
really hard schedule.
No, they haven't.
Okay.
Anyway, they had the Commanders, so
Yeah, the
um,
Commanders and them are a rival. They always play tough, but
it
continue.
don't matter. It's Sam Howell. Anyway, so my top was it running back. I am going with David Montgomery this time. He's been solid this year.
I think the only thing with
hold
him
on.
is he's
Time.
touchdown dependent.
What?
Time before you do it, because I have him on one of my teams.
Why
Oh, no,
are you saying
healthy
he's
now.
hurt?
He's healthy now.
Okay.
He was questionable the other day.
Yeah, I would say I checked it earlier today and it says
Yeah,
healthy.
throw his fucking phone.
All
right,
I was trying to be nice that time.
Top wide receiver. I'm going Tyreek Hill.
Against the New York Giants?
Yeah, he's gonna dog the fuck out of him. Tight end. I'm going Hawkinson.
I'm gonna laugh if it's Jalen Waddle.
I mean, it could be. You never know. All right, top defense. Baltimore. I mean, Pittsburgh's fucking awful. We don't even know. Pickett's not playing, right?
I don't think so.
I also
Right.
didn't
So,
know.
I mean, I don't know. Trubisky could be better, but I'm still going Baltimore. Pittsburgh can't score. Locked this week. Giants, Dolphins. But the Dolphins over the Giants as my lock.
Not a bad pick.
That's a fantastic fucking pick.
Probably not the one I would have picked.
Fucking Brian Dable's so mad at his quarterback, he don't even want to fucking play him, but he has to because he paid him so much.
I just think it's funny when these guys like get so mad when they have to like talk. Like, did you see when he had to talk to the press like about the
Oh
game?
yeah,
He's like, I know what the score was. Like, dude, okay, but yeah, you
it's
should be
still their
fucking.
job.
You should be fucking embarrassed. It's their job to fucking ask you.
Exactly. Underdog. I am taking Atlanta over Houston.
Are they the underdog in that one?
Yeah, by 1.5. Or no,
Okay.
no. Wait,
Uh,
time out, time out.
No, they're getting a point, or they're giving up a point.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna take Houston over Atlanta.
Okay.
I mean, it could go either way. I'm really liking what Houston's doing down there right now. Atlanta was the favorite by 2.5 yesterday when I made my picks, and I think that was because they're the home team. But yeah, fuck it. I'll take Houston over Atlanta.
Yeah, because I was looking at it earlier. I think Houston is underdog. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So, highest scoring, I'm going Sunday Night Football, Cowboys, Niners. And for the lowest scoring, Patriots and Saints. And then I just need to see the parlays.
Nope. You should have memorized them.
Cool, go fuck yourself. All right. Let's go with I'm gonna go Michael Pittman, 6 catches, 70 yards, and a touchdown. And I'll risk 3 again.
All right. Look good.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, Nathaniel.
Top quarterback, we're going Lamar Jackson. Top running back. I had it in my head, but now I don't. We're gonna go DeAndre Swift.
I know.
I like it.
First name. I know I spelled that wrong, but I'll fix it.
Top receiver. I had this down, and I think I'm going to change it last second to be safe.
Oh,
Not to be safe,
go with
but
your gut, bro.
well,
And now what you told Danny? Go through.
I don't know. I had Tyreek Hill down because it's the fucking Giants.
Hey, fuck you.
Oh shit! No, sorry. No, now I know what I did. Sorry. My quarterback is Tua. My bad. Not Lamar. Sorry, I just had to look at my notes.
Tago. I know I spelled that
This
wrong.
is why. This is why I wanted to change it because I had 2 of the same guy. I don't want to do that.
Yeah. Agreed.
Oh fuck, man! I think Garrett Wilson with the Jets is gonna pop.
Okay.
Again, it doesn't matter because we're DJ Moore just fucking did it.
Right.
Now my top tight end, Jake Ferguson with Dallas Cowboys, because I think they're gonna have to check down a lot against that
Probably.
49ers defense.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
it.
My
It's a value
top
pick.
defense is obviously I mean you gotta say the fucking Ravens at this point because yeah, Mitch Trubisky, bud. My lock game, I am actually going to say my lock game. Oh fuck me! Will probably be the Ravens over the Steelers. Now my underdog, we're going Minnesota Vikings over the Chiefs.
Really?
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Highest scoring, we're gonna go Dolphins.
So the Dolphins are putting up all the points.
Right?
Yep. Lowest scoring. I'm going to go Titans Colts. Hard to say.
Titans
Yeah.
really are having trouble scoring this year.
Hey, but we're fucking winning right now.
Yeah, Derrick Henry had a good game.
Finally.
Now, hmm, Michael Pittman scared me last week, so I am in between Jared Goff and Evan Ingram. But DeAndre Swift. I'm gonna take fuck. I'm taking Michael Pittman for 5.
Copycat.
Yeah, I don't want to bank both of my fucking things on DeAndre Swift either. So,
I feel you.
and Evan Ingram to get a fucking 5K. That's
You said 5 points?
yeah. We're going 5 again, baby.
Yeah. All right, Daddy's turn. So I'm gonna go with because I think this is gonna be a pretty high scoring game. Patrick Mahomes. We have a pretty big game this week at QB. I'm gonna steal. I think it was Danny's pick from last week for running back. One of you guys, Josh Jacobs.
Okay.
That was mine.
Okay.
Yeah, I had him too.
I think he's gonna
Oh,
have a
did
bounce
you?
back game. I think he's gonna have a good game against Green Bay on Monday night. Top wide receiver. I just had to do it because I do think this is gonna be a good scoring game. Justin Jefferson. Tight end. I'm gonna take Travis Kelce because I think that's who Mahomes is gonna throw into.
I mean, as long as Taylor Swift is there, he's got to.
I know, right?
Mhm.
I'm actually going to take because I think this is probably one of the worst starts Bill Belichick has ever had. So I think this game's
It
going to
is.
kind of determine what the Patriots season is going to look like. So I'm going out on a limb and I'm going to take the New England Patriots defense. this
Oh,
week
shit.
Because that is, I mean, Patriots have always had decent defenses. Saints can put up some points, but they're going to really be relying on that defense to help them win
Hey,
the
you
game.
fucked my thing up, by the way. I said the Ravens. You put it on the Steelers.
Yo.
Yeah, nice try.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice fucking try.
Good catch,
Damn.
though. Good catch.
Yeah,
Alright.
fuck you.
Here's where we're gonna change up a little bit though. 'Cause my lock, your underdog. One of us is gonna.
Oh, shit.
The only difference is you won't lose any points, whereas I would. My underdog is New England, who's actually or wait a minute, let me double check. Let me make sure I didn't read that wrong. I think Saints
can
are
look.
favored. Yeah, go ahead and look. I'm pretty sure the Saints
Yeah,
are favored.
Saints are by 1.
Okay. So I'm taking the Patriots over the Saints.
Oh, I.
My highest scoring game, once again, coming back to KC at Minnesota. We know Minnesota, even though they haven't won any game, we know that they can put up the points. We know what KC can do too. My lowest scoring game is going to be the Jets Jets versus Broncos country. Let's ride.
100%. I don't know, man. Zach Wilson probably gonna fucking sling touchdown after touchdown in that game.
He might, and Garrett
And
Wilson.
Russell's playing good this year.
If Garrett Wilson goes off, like McDermott said, I'll probably lose that one too. But I got a little bit of a lead, so I felt like it was okay to take a couple risks. And I'm
Cool.
taking Jared Goff. My parlay.
Oh, I.
But I am really going to 3 points, just in case I lose some.
I'll be the only fucker to go above 3 points risk,
I was hoping to get it last week because then I would have started risking a little bit more. I wanted to get a little bit more of a lead, a little bit more of a cushion. All right, everything look good?
See.
Hell yeah.
Si, senor.
Don't call it a comeback.
Right. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for us, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, it's time to go.
I know. I'm ready for.
I'm not going to tell you motherfuckers again. Thumbs up. It's the last time. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Give us a fucking comment.
Right. Just say hi.
Like, share, and
Something.
subscribe.
Anyway.
If you say hi, I'll pull my nuts out next episode.
Yes.
You won't.
All right. Bye.
That way.